don't know. No. I don't know why my coffee was all the way over there, because I'm not going to be able to drink it during Agents. So, yeah, that is a mystery itself. But hello, everyone. Liam Catterson here. We're on episode number 8 of Season 6 for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is called Collision Course. Part 1. Yeah, this is going to be very exciting, especially if we're separating the next 2 episodes into parts, which we haven't done since Orientation in Season 5. But still, it's looking really, really exciting, especially now that Sarge has seemingly taken the hold on leading this mission in stopping the Shrike from screwing up Earth. FitzSimmons are coming home, yay, with a guest who is so intrigued with artifacts and all of that. Like I said, I don't believe she is the Shrike leader. I believe her appearance and people, if people think she's the Shrike leader, I think that's just a red herring. Someone's used that already, and I just couldn't, okay? I just could not resist. So, yeah, but like I said, I don't think she's the leader. I think she's going to be important to stopping the Shrike, but we'll just have to wait and see. I still think the creator is going to show up, like, end of Season 6, maybe Thanos it up a bit, where we get a glimpse at the main big bad of these next 2 seasons, and then Season 7 will deal with he or she. Yeah, we'll deal with that force in Season 7. But yeah, with that said, let's just delve right into this reaction. Extended reaction should hopefully be up by now. Who knows? Because like I said, this is supposed to be up on the Sunday rather than the Saturday, because I will be out all day. So with that said, let's go.
Light years away from home.
Well, I'd be happy with you anywhere. But I am sick of space. Get us the hell out of here.
It's so weird for Gemma to say that, but it's not been the most pleasant journey. I'm just anticipating a TARDIS whirring noise. There's a moon. You could just step on that. One small step for FitzSimmons. Damn, they weren't lying about that hyper jump. It's just like...
I'm pretty sure you'd be willing to leave one behind, but not 2.
I mean, just take the butterfly girl. She's crazy, so...
But when this is done, you and I are going to have a very unvague conversation about who you are and where you're from. Now pick one.
Ooh. I mean, Mac wouldn't be an efficient leader if he was going to be soft.
We're just here to help.
Okay, well, I know what you do. You just kind of glare all steely-eyed like that and then beat people senseless. What about you?
I'm a hacker. Like,
that is...
hack off limbs. Chop people up.
No, I have computers. Means I know how they
so
work.
disappointed.
Oh, well, that'll come in handy exactly 0 times on this mission. Can you handle weapon?
I gotta fire that shaman.
Bitch, get away.
Whoa, whoa, what are you doing?
You look like you have a beautiful soul.
Oh, God,
I bet
no.
it shines.
No. Get away
I
from...
want to see it spill out of you.
Get away from him.
Thank you.
No, that has to be something else. She can't. She can't be the creator. Oh my God, she is. She's oh my God, bitch. Come on.
How come he gets a comfy room and I'm chained up like some animal?
DNA.
What is that?
You are made of the same genetic material. On a molecular level, you are identical.
Same.
Doesn't matter.
Of course
I think it does matter. Like,
because there has to
if
be a
I
reason.
found out that there was
There
someone
has to be
with
a
my
connection
DNA out
between
there,
two.
like, I'd be
Otherwise, it's
curious. Not like...
It's too random.
I got news. The monster's name is Izel.
FitzSimmons, of course you had to bring the destruction, the destroyer of Earth, potentially to Earth.
We better ever had some decent tools.
They were created to connect life together. But there's someone who had no interest in that. He murdered my crew. And he won't
Sarge.
stop until he eliminates me.
Why is this person so intent on destroying you?
I want to
'Cause
believe
I know
his...
the truth about him. I know what he really is.
Ooh. See, there's some authenticity in her story, I'm sensing.
You know, I don't feel like a lot of people have been looking up to me lately.
You can't let Sarge get to you, Mac. Everybody at S.H.I.E.L.D. believes in you.
Wish I could say the same.
Gotta have that
I know
hardened
it was a risk
exterior,
letting you take point on
especially if
mission, but I
Sarge is
think
like
it was the
booking
right
you.
decision.
Yeah. I hope so. What's that?
It's beautiful.
No,
Isn't it?
What is
no,
it? Some kind of pet?
it's
It's a nice way to
Drogon.
say it.
Oh, bitch. And the message to that story is don't do drugs.
He died, and we buried him, and that was hard enough. And now, this
We
ass
buried
thing
him,
with
so
his
they weren't.
face shows
Oh,
up. I mean, is this some sort of sick cosmic joke?
She tried to track down relics from her realm called the Dialis to regain
the
power.
monoliths.
These look familiar to you?
So we need to keep her away
Monoliths.
from.
Yeah.
I don't like this story.
She left a path of destruction
Great.
where she went. Just
Doesn't anybody not? Jeez! it's not what it looks like.
You have a hickey.
Okay, it's a little what it looks like.
I need bleach for my eyes.
Sequoia left me, okay? I've been heartbroken. And
Uh,
Nobody.
she gets me.
Let him go.
Come on.
It was working.
This.
It was held together by wires and sticky stuff. What did you expect?
I expect it to work. If we face her without it, we'll all end up as hosts. Fix it!
Jesus.
Anyone hungry?
He just snaps like that, like, morning, anyone
I
hungry?
found these. Looks like you married Mr. Perfect, doesn't it?
Are you jealous of yourself?
Yep. Yes, I am. Because he'll always be your first husband. I'm only ever going to be the replacement.
You do realize how ridiculous this sounds.
You're
Yep,
not the replacement.
absolutely.
You're still Leopold Fitz.
What, I wasn't enough the first time?
Let's just concentrate on getting a message back to the base.
Fitz. Oh. This is hard.
Love. No, it's hate. That's my thing too. Hate and revenge. She took my family from me. I won't stop until she pays for that.
Oh, shoot.
Well, if she's that powerful.
Ah. This looks absolutely terrifying. And it's a big block of ice.
has Sarge shared how he plans to take her out?
It's unclear, but it may or may not involve a magical sword.
Unbelievable,
Sir, there's
but
a large unidentified object
yeah.
approaching Earth's atmosphere. Seems to be headed toward the rendezvous point.
that's
It's
her.
probably her. I'll let Sarge know.
I try and make contact
And
with that spacecraft.
FitzSimmons. Oh.
I didn't tell anybody about the you-know-what. And Sarge is gonna use on what's her name?
But you almost did.
Well, only because we're flying right towards it. I don't want to die.
I'm so
still flying towards
interested.
it.
Relax.
Oh my god.
We're gonna take control of the plane.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Maybe you don't understand who you're dealing
He's gonna
with.
get knocked down, isn't he?
Oh, I understand what one. Damn. You're a really big dude.
Oh my god. Yo.
Something that's gonna take a big bite out of this planet. He's gonna wipe out everything down there, and we're flying right in the blast area. Ugh.
In before a big bite in before the Earth looks like it did in season 5. See, Quake had nothing to be worried about. Oh boy.
I'm gonna blow her ship, and her Black Tower of Death into oblivion.
We're just outside a city.
And you're
You'd
just
kill hundreds
going
of thousands of innocent people along with her.
exactly.
Small price to pay for saving your planet and countless others. Now we need to get on the same
This
page
is not
and
the
get off
right
this
way
truck
to
before
do
we
it,
become part of that
Sarge.
small price.
We are not.
I'm sorry.
You bitch!
No. You heard what he said.
Yeah, it's sensitive, you
I'm
can't.
so sorry I tied you up.
He left me.
I know. It's okay, Snow, because I'm still here. And we gotta find the bomb, so where is it, Snow?
I don't know.
He left
Who was
you.
driving
Oh
when he was
man.
back?
Don't you dare do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oof. Oh, you.
How are you, Jocko?
There's a problem. We're not on their base. We're in their plane.
Even better.
Ah, shoot.
Let him.
Oh my god. Oh, shoot. Ah! I'm stressed. I'm stressed. Enoch!
Leopold Fitz and Gemma Simmons.
Leave them
I will
alone.
gather a force to find them and bring them back.
No, piss off. Leave them
We do
alone.
not need their bodies. We have their brains. And
Oh
I'm going
no.
in.
Oh shit, no. So it's going to be interesting to see what does happen as we kickstart the next part next week. It will be very, very interesting to see how the truck will stop from detonating, blowing a 200 mile wide crater in the earth and all of that. Yeah, it's just going to be interesting all around because we've gotten to know a bit more about Izel, who is indeed the creator of the Shrike, which was surprising because I thought, okay, well, they probably it's probably a bit too obvious that it is Izel, but hey, it turns out that it is, and she was after the monoliths as well, which we got to find out a bit of origin from them, that they're called the Dalias, I think it is, yeah. And that they were taken from her world. I think the Chromicons, it was implied that the Chromicons took them. And Sarge has been tussling with her and all of that, all of this time as well, and that her motive is hatred for all living things. As well as the fact that Izel took away the thing that Sarge loves, which I think might be the catalyst to Sarge's stiff attitude, because we did see a bit of the Coulson humor and all of that, and it's important that we do reflect on Coulson, because I think next episode we're going to find out a bit of why he has the same DNA as Coulson, because it seems like this episode was foreshadowing it, especially when Daisy was asking questions and all of that, and Mac wanted to get down the bottom of this. So I think next episode we're going to find out a lot more about Sarge. But we did find out a bit more of him not related to Coulson's DNA regarding his family. And I think he was a lot different before Izel showed up. And love can really, really change you. So it is possible that he was like the Coulson that we know and love. But he had a family that was taken by Izel, and he is very, very determined and all of that, which shifts his personality and all of that. So, yeah, but it will be very, very interesting to see what happens, though. Though I have to say, of course, FitzSimmons have to be with the person who could destroy Earth and all of that. Of course, I am a bit worried for them though, because well, first off, it was very, very interesting to see the insecurity Fitz had when discussing about the wedding that happened with FitzSimmons. Like, I feel so bad for Fitz. And the mindset that he is a replacement is heartbreaking. He's still the same Fitz, though, at the end of the day. Just this is Gemma's second chance. And yeah, it is heartbreaking still all the same. So I do feel so bad for Fitz at the end of the day. But I am really, really worried because we got that bit at the end with the Chromicons wanting the rogue ones, not the ones that we love. They were wanting to use the brain thing. It seems like the place that the mind space that we saw FitzSimmons in episode 6 still has a connection. If I'm guessing this right, it still has a connection to FitzSimmons, and they can adjust their personality. So, like, this is what I'm worried about. The Doctor can emerge, and this time it won't be a hallucination like the last two times we've seen the Doctor. Well, technically, if you want to be technical about it, he's never been real. With the framework, because that's all inside the framework and all of that, but it's the most realist we've got of the Doctor, and now it seems like we could have the Doctor in the flesh and all of that if the Chromicons use the brain device thing, and they adjust Fitz's behavior so he's the Doctor. So yeah, that is really, really scary stuff to imagine, but we'll just have to wait and see, because I think after Ward, the Doctor is one of the most scariest villains on the show. So I think they're going to go all Ward on him and use him as much as they can, like they did with Hive, like they did with the Framework Ward, which wasn't really a bad character, but it was an excuse to see Brett Dalton again. So I have a feeling that's going to be utilized again. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens, but it's not looking good for FitzSimmons. But hopefully, well, I would say they returned without complication, but there is already complication with them not knowing that Izel is the creator of the Shrike. And she's also, it seems like Sarge's story about taking out her people was true and all of that as well, because it seems like we've got an idea about why is she doing this, like why, like in a sense, as well as to excel her plans. I also see her infecting people and turning them into hosts are like a replacement for the people that she lost as well. So yeah, but it is very, very scary. But it was really, really good going into that backstory as well. Like, when we found out that Izel, like, especially with when she was tending to one of the Shrike, it was just like, oh, I hope this is not right. I hope this is not right and all of that. And it turns out it is. And like, when the alignment of a character is revealed, it can affect how I perceive them. Like, when Izel was talking about the origins of the monolith and how they came from her world, I wanted to do, like, that insight check, because it does make you question, do you believe this character and all of that? So, yeah. And I do believe she was, like, I like, after, like, she told her story and all of that, I do believe she was true to a degree as well. But both her and Sarge as well, at the end of the day, are cases of people who think they are doing right, I guess, especially with her. Like, I don't think she's trying to rope FitzSimmons in with a sympathetic sob story and all of that. It all goes back to a quote that was said on The 100. Everyone's the good guy in their own story. So she wants to get the monoliths back, which she thought was wrongfully taken from her. And Sarge was going about this the wrong way as well, because he had the plan, stick a sword in Izel, done and dusted. But he's now got his redundancy option, which is to have the truck auto-drive into the tower, blowing a huge crater into the earth. And yeah, which is the more reckless and more evil option, because innocents will get caught up. But as Sarge said, as long as it saves your planet, basically that's the case. So yeah, they Izel is obviously the worst person. Like at least Sarge wants to do some good and all of that, and it seems like he might go around this the more villainous way and all of that, but he I think he genuinely wants to genuinely, I can't say it, but he authentically wants to do some good. Just he comes off as a bit of a dick, as this episode does show and all of that, but as well as previous episodes. But yeah, you get the idea. And Izel believes she's doing the right thing, but is totally evil. Like, it's completely unethical and all of that. Just Sarge takes up this mantle. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made if you want to have a better tomorrow, I guess. So yeah. I really loved Sarge describing May as well, like sarcastically, like when he called her Smiles, as well as you just stare all steely and all of that. So I really thought that was brilliant from Sarge. And I'm so I'm so also fascinated to find out what the third monolith does, because with the monoliths being described that they came from Izel's world, I don't think that's bullshit by any means, because I think Izel will be the key to finding out what the third monolith does, because we've got space, time, and we're still unknown about... We've theorized what the third monolith does, but we haven't got a confirmation, and Izel is key to that, because they come from her world. And if the Chromicons did take them, they might not... well, we might get an idea, because it seems like the Chromicon stories are still going to be a factor in this, but it seems like Izel has a better idea. Like they didn't say she was involved with the monoliths for no reason and all of that. I think she's key to finding out what the third monolith is, because they came from her world. So I'm positive next episode we're going to find out a lot of juicy information about Sarge's Coulson DNA crisis, about the third monolith, and I'm really interested to see how they do, like, how this story does go, because Izel's coming to Earth, and we've got to put a stop to her. And Sarge is not going to rest until she is stopped. So unless she pops off from Earth, this could be the ending of her story, and then we could deal with the Chromicons. I have no idea, so we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, because, like I said, Sarge is not going to rest whatsoever. It's just really, really interesting, because, like, the only alternative you could also think of is Earth gets done, and we're not dealing with that again. So yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see how the truck driving to the tower is going to pay off, because as it was revealed, the backup plan was a bomb. So yeah, gotta love Snowflake and Deke though. Like, yeah, that was something. But I do ship it. So yeah, and I also loved Deke's discussion with Mac, which was really, really funny, continuing from his episode. And Deke gave him a percentage of the company, and that was renegotiated in order for Deke to help out Sarge and co. So yeah, but it was just a really, really tense episode. There was a bit of information. It was pretty fascinating to go into a bit of both backstory, a bit of both backstories for both Sarge and Izel, two characters who are pretty much difficult, I guess. I mean, at least with Izel, we've been like, oh, she saved FitzSimmons, yay, we could be thankful for her. And then it turns out, no, that is so funny though, isn't it? Like, Izel saved FitzSimmons, and we both wanted them to be saved, and Izel is like, I'm gonna need them, so we're like, all praise Izel, and then she turns out to be the big evil and all of that. Sarge comes in, who wants to save the planet, and is just a complete dick. So yeah, and we're like, we wish you were Coulson. You could never beat Coulson. So I do find that funny in terms of characteristics for both characters. Like, the main bad guy is completely has that likable trait, but There we go. Or the bad girls, should I say. But, yeah, it was pretty stellar stuff. I'm really interested to finding out more about Coulson, about Sarge and all of that. Like I said, I think that's going to come to fruition in the next episode. It seems like they're setting things up really, really neatly. I liked the whole teleport as well thing. I didn't comment on it a bit much because that was Sarge's getaway plan, and I was like, damn it. So, yeah, but I liked the teleport idea as well, with it being in the jacket, so that was pretty handy. Jacko and Pax as well, we got to see them interact and all of that, which I thought was a nice inclusion. Especially Yo-Yo, just, like, after, I think it's Jacko, like, he got free. No, it's Pax. Like, I think he got free, and he was just put back into his place immediately by Yo-Yo, which I thought was really, really fun stuff to see. But yeah, it was pretty good going into a bit of backstory for both new, well, I guess new characters, Izel and Sarge. As it seems like we are coming to potentially a big casualty. We'll just have to wait and see, because I'm just wondering how are we going to stop, because of course there's limitations. We can't quake the truck, the bomb will set off. We can't quake the bomb because the bomb will set off. So there's these limitations. So it's just a matter of how are we going to stop this truck from killing innocents and all of that in a 200-mile radius, because it's not looking good, but we'll wing it. I'm sure we'll wing it. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!